This is an information update on the TSO Smart Connect dogs, the ones that were designed for me and for my needs in the smart wood shop. There's no other product like this on the market. This is the only one. I had a particular set of needs. I couldn't find anything. I went to TSO and they designed these, both the Smart Dog, which is a specific diameter, has a specific mushroom top on it, and also secondarily a knob that works with it. This knob is really important. It has a fixed washer that doesn't come off that is larger than the 20mm hole, so when the attachment is made, it will squeeze things tightly together. As of recording this video, this is in December. I'm not exactly sure when this is going to go live, but I did talk to Hans over at TSO, and it looks like their next batch of these will be available in early January. Now understand, they designed these for me and they got them to market very quickly. They needed to design them, they needed to prototype them. The knob took a bit longer, this fixed washer was an issue. They got it all worked out. They got the first batch, which was a reasonably large batch when they did not know what the demand would be, because the only person needing these at this point was me and my subscribers, and they just didn't know how many they would need. They sold out within, I think, an hour, their first batch, and they've been rushing around trying to get the next batch up, but they still need to calibrate for the demand, since they're not really being marketed or sold anywhere else. It's just from this channel, and they don't want to go out and produce 50,000 pairs of these and find out that once my subscribers buy them, then there'd be nobody else. It may take time to really educate the market on how valuable these are for so many different applications. All of that being said, you've got your workbenches and your router tables, your miter saw, your attachment for your smart crosscut, all of my designs, and I've made everything so it works. It's so modular in that these dogs work with any of the holes, so it allows you to move the router tables to wherever you need to. It allows you to move the smart crosscut back and forth. You don't have to have a specific location, and that's the beauty of these, and again, there's no other option. But you want to go ahead and use your bench now, and you're waiting on the availability. There is an option that'll at least get you through, and it's not too bad. I demonstrated in building the Paulk Smart Station. These were not available. The Smart Dogs were not available at the time. In fact, that was sort of in the process of me figuring out that I needed these. So in the original design, I have a couple of specific hole locations, 2 on each miter track, and there is a 1/4-20 hole drilled through them and through the bench in a specific location. And then there's a Forstner bit hole, or a hole that doesn't go all the way through, that's a larger diameter than the head of the bolt, and that's for the washer. And so I just take a standard 1/4-20 hex head bolt with the washer. It drops into those holes, and then I'm using a 1/4-20 knob. These are inexpensive knobs you can get online. I have them in my store. These are great for lots of other things. These are the same ones I use on my router fence and lots of other projects that I've shown you. So these are good to have, so it wouldn't hurt if you got a few of these. And then you can attach your miter tracks. You can also take your router table and figure out the location you want to use it most of the time and drill these same kind of holes where you would clamp the router table in place and then drill these holes through the router table and the bench, and then that secondary hole that gets the bolt head and the washer below the surface so it doesn't interfere, and then use those. Now, you won't be able to move your router table around unless you drill another set of holes. It doesn't hurt your bench to have these extra holes, and it will get you through until the bench dogs are available. But you definitely want to go to these when they're available, because I find that I have my router tables in a particular location most of the time, but there are operations where I want to move them around in different locations. And particularly the Smart Crosscut, the Paulk Smart Crosscut, the ability to move that up and down the bench depending on the operations is critical for how it works, to make it work more efficiently and help you in your various projects. But again, even with that, you can do these same kind of holes and just pick the most useful location and temporarily get by with a bolt, a washer, and a knob. Fingers crossed in the first quarter of 2021 that TSO is really going to dial in the demand and get enough of these produced so they will have them in inventory so that all of you can go purchase them as you need them. If you enjoy these videos, if you'd like to see me make more, then be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And remember, it is important to ring that bell so that you'll know when I put up a new video. And also, if you get a chance, I'd really appreciate it if you'd share this channel with just one other person and help me grow my subscriber base. And if you'd like to support the channel, beyond purchasing my plans, you can also use some of our affiliate links. If you go to our website, link in the description down below, Ron's store, you'll find only the tools and materials that I use is curated by me, and they will share a little bit with us, won't charge you any extra, and it certainly does help support making these videos. Thanks for dropping into the Smart Wood Shop. You stay safe and have a great day.